This is Joshua Hart from JTH Boxing, and today I'm joined by Levi Giles. Levi, how are you feeling? It was such a big fight this weekend.
Yeah, I feel great. We've had a good camp. Everything's gone really well. Sparred great. Training's fantastic. Literally, it couldn't have gone any better. So, yeah, it's just all tapering down now. Couple of pound out. So everything's one eye on there. So yeah, roll on Saturday.
So obviously it's your first title fight, and it's not for any sort of gimmick belt either. It's for the English title. It's a very, very respectable belt. How did the opportunity come about for you?
You know what? We tried to get literally like five different fights for the Midlands against new loads of different opponents, all good kids, and we just couldn't. It couldn't ever seem to cross the line. They always pulled out on us, or we had some bad luck with shows getting pulled, and then the COVID. Um, so we spoke to Carl and said, look, we need to push on for something a bit bigger then, because obviously this Midlands in it ain't happening. So we got made mandatory for the English, and then was meant to fight Liam Dillon, who was the current holder of the title at the time. And then 2 days before that, the show got pulled. So that was we had a bit of more we had more bad luck there. But we kept training in the gym, and the chance come to fight. Obviously, it was next in line after Dillon vacated the belt, which was Michael. So I'll be boxing him on the Saturday on a really big platform, which is probably the biggest in Britain at the minute.
Obviously, yeah. So, what's like your thoughts on Michael Gomez Jr. as an opponent? Obviously, it's a significant step up to what you faced before. Uh, have you obviously? Do you think you've got the right game plan to take him out and become the new English champion?
No, it it is, but I don't I don't really feel like he's other than Brian Phillips. I don't really feel like he's been in with anyone either. Um, I feel like the Phillips fight was he's been in with him, and it was close, a very close decision. I think Brian thought he won the fight. I hadn't sat down and watched the fight myself, but um, my coaches have done enough on him, and we've trained hard. We've got a couple of good game plans that we think will work. As an opponent, I feel like he's very one dimensional. I feel like he's got a good weight. I think he's got a good weight rate. He's got a decent engine on him. I don't know, durable maybe. I don't feel like he's been in with a puncher. I don't know. But I suppose there's stuff to exploit on the night. And as long as we stick to the game plan, there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to come out victorious and put on a good show.
Obviously, the opportunity come about as well. It's not just you fighting on a small show. You're on Sky Sports, the Manchester Arena, on the bill that's topped by Lawrence Okoli. How did it more? Obviously, we were explaining how it came about for the English title, but obviously, what about the opportunity to get it on Sky Sports? How did that all get materialized?
So when this fight got made, my manager Carl worked for Sky matchmaking, and he was saying at the time, like, it's a big fight. Maybe it can go on Sky because his dad used to be quite a big name in the, when when Sky was, massive. I think his dad was a big name then. So there was hoping, Ben Shalom might take the fight, but then it was, no, I don't think it's going to come on now. I think the card's full. You're going to be looking at April 22nd, which was in Oldham as he won the pace bids, which didn't bother us. I want two fuss. But then we got a phone call 5 weeks ago and they said, you've got this opportunity to box on Sky. And the favourite's gone down the line. It's ended up being chief support to Lawrence Okoli. So, I've been in boxing a long time and this is a big opportunity for myself. And me and my team are very confident that we're going to go in and do the job on the big platform.
And honestly, without overlooking your fight this weekend, do you reckon with a victory, there's a potential to get a deal with Boxer and become more of a regular name on Sky Sports, and you can start therefore pushing yourself out there to more people?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I'm not really sure if Ben Shalom's actually got many super featherweights, if any at all, that are low key. I don't know. And I feel like after this, 14-0 English champion, I think the sky's the limit. I really do. I feel like it'll be a good, I think I'd be a good signing for Ben. And I think, look at, going forward, I think there's some really big fights out there, but I'm not looking past Gomez. I know it's going to be a tough night. I'm expecting the best Michael to turn up on Saturday night. I'd be stupid to think otherwise. So I'm expecting a really tough night's work, but I know it's one that we can deal with and one that we will deal with on Saturday night.
And how's the support going? Obviously, you're going to have been selling tickets to your people. How's all that gone? Do you reckon have you got a good
Yes,
turnout coming down?
a good turnover coming down. Yeah, um, a couple of hours away, but we're always touching that. The big numbers wherever we go. I boxed in Bolton before, which obviously right near where we're fighting. But and I always take good numbers. So yeah, the support's been amazing. Even better with it being a big show. But yeah, everything's from support, from sponsors and everything like that. It's gone brilliant.
And finally, what's your final message to your fans ahead of such a big week for you?
Oh, just a massive thank you. I mean, they haven't left it last minute. I've got a couple of tickets that are being picked up over the next couple of days before I head down to Manchester. But yeah, I couldn't be more thankful about them. I couldn't do what I do. So yeah, it's brilliant. Like, it really is.
Levi, thank you for your time. Best of luck on Saturday. I hope you smash it and get that opportunity to work with Boxer full time. Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.